Good afternoon, everyone. Yes, welcome back. Yes, Jnanesh, Mohammad Ali, Jyoti, Mayur. Yes, welcome. Today we are going to talk about regression. Okay, last time we talked about correlation, and now today we are going to talk about regression. Last time we tried to find out whether there is a relation between two variables. Now this time we are going to concentrate on what is the extent of the relation, what is the impact one variable has on the other, whether or not it has, and if it has, what is the impact. Okay, all those things we will study over here. Now, so theory point of view, what are the important words? Those have been highlighted. Regression analysis is a set of statistical processes for estimating the relationship between a dependent variable and an independent variable. So you can have more than one independent variables, but for our exam purposes, we are only talking about one independent variable. But as you all know that you in businesses and real life, any decisions have been affected by more than one variable. Okay, so that way we will in real life we will have more variables, but for exam purposes we are dealing with only one variable. Now, regression analysis is a way of mathematically sorting out which of these variables. So now we decided that there are more than one variable which are impacting our decisions. So we will answer which are the factors which affect the most, which are the factors which we can ignore, and how much do these factors interact with each other. Okay. So you have your dependent variable, which is the main factor that you're trying to understand or you're trying to focus. And then you have the independent variables, the factors that you suspect are affecting your dependent variable. Okay. It helps to model the future relationship between them. Okay. Now, suppose, let us see. Okay. Now, let us see the example. Suppose you are a sales manager. We are reading from here. Suppose you are a sales manager trying to predict next month's numbers. Let's say you find out the average monthly rainfall for the past 3 years as well. Then you plot all the information in a chart that looks like this. Okay. Now, what happens is, suppose I'm a manufacturer of tea. Okay, and then you know that in the rainy season, in the winter season, you have this tea companies advertising that our tea contains tulsi, long, cardamom, and all those things. No, they start advertising. So what the salesperson is doing is that he asks for data about the rainfall for the last 3 years on a monthly basis, and then he tries to plot the sales. Okay. So suppose he gets sales like this. Let me change the color here. Okay, so I have suppose like this, and then and I can see this. Okay, so on this axis, if I have my rainfall, and on this axis, I have my sales. Okay, so I can see here that as the rainfall is increasing, my sales are also increasing. Okay, so in the month, suppose I consider this point. So in the month, when the rains are less, my sales are also less. But does it mean that it is only dependent on rainfall? No, I can also have another plot where I'm talking about competitor. Okay. So I can even have that. So when I'm talking about my sales, so sales are not only dependent on the weather, but it may also be dependent on my competitor's promotional campaign. Suppose he's offering something with the tea. So usually you have a cup is given with the tea bag, or maybe to 20% more. So all those are also going to affect my sales. So we have to see that. But when I'm considering rainfall, I want to see whether or not rainfall is affecting my sales, and whether it is a factor that is affecting my sales. If it is not, can I ignore it, or should I consider it? And then what is the quantum, or what is the intensity with which it is affecting my sales? Okay. Now to find that, now what happens is this I have this plotting. So what I do is I draw a best fit line over here. Let me take this. Okay. So suppose this line is over here. It's not come out good. Let me redraw the line. Okay. So I suppose draw this line. So what can I see from here is that even when there is no rainfall, so at this point, even when there is no rainfall, I still have a sale. Okay. So these are all the things that you can consider. So what a salesperson, or what as a manager, or what as a decision maker you should do is you should ask for data and then analyze the data and decide on your strategy for increasing your sales. Now, how do I do that? Like, how do I do the calculation? How do I find this line that I have just drawn? So this is called as the regression line. It is y is equal to a plus bx. Okay. So here y is the dependent variable and x is the independent variable, and a and b are the known as regression parameters. A and b are known as regression parameters. Now how is a defined? A is given by y bar minus b x bar, and b, okay, the regression coefficient. Now this is the equation of y on x, so I write it as byx. Okay. If I'm just talking about one line, I don't even have to write byx. But when we are talking about two lines, so one equation will be y on x and the other equation will be x on y. Okay. So byx will be equal to n into summation xy minus summation x into summation y upon n summation x square minus summation x the whole square. Okay. So this is what, can you know what this is? N summation xy minus summation x summation y. We have done that yesterday. Okay, so that we are talking about covariance, and in the denominator we can see something like variance. Okay, so we will write the formula in terms of that also. Okay, but for the time being, for this we are talking about the regression line of y on x, which is given by a plus bx, where a and b are the regression parameters. A is given by y bar minus bx bar, and b is byx. For this case, it is given by n summation xy minus summation x summation y divided by n summation x square minus summation x the whole square. Okay. So regression analysis includes several variations such as linear, multiple linear, and non-linear. Most common models are simple and multiple linear. Again, a theory question. Okay. So this is for theory. Now we have talked about byx, that is the equation. In the equation, y is the variable, dependent variable, and x is the independent variable. Okay, so then we have what are known as the normal lines. Okay, and we are going to talk about that. And like in this, I was talking to you about this. This is nothing but, okay. Now this is similar to covariance. So this is covariance xy upon variance of x. Okay. So hint, this is byx, this is x, and so this is also x. Okay. So simple way of remembering it. So this is regression line of y on x. A and B are regression parameters. This is not capital A, this is small. Okay, A and B are regression parameters, and here B is equal to byx. Now we are going to talk about lines of regression. Okay. Okay, y is equal to a plus bx. Okay, this is my regression line. So taking summation on both sides, what will I get? Summation y. I'm taking summations on both sides. Summation y will be equal to a summation 1 plus b summation x. What will this give you? This is when I'm adding 1, how many times will I add? I will add it up to n. That is the number of pairs of data that I have. So this is n a plus b summation x. So summation y is equal to this is normal equation. This is one normal equation. Okay. The second normal equation is like this. Y is equal to a plus bx. Now if I multiply by x, so this will be xy. This will be ax plus bx square. I'm taking summation because I'm doing this for each and every of my observation. So I'm taking summations on all sides. So summation xy is equal to a summation x plus b summation x square. B summation x square. This is the normal equation 2. Okay. Okay. So here this is what I have explained. These are the normal equations. Summation y is equal to n a plus b summation x, and summation xy is equal to a summation x plus b summation x square. Now we also have this. There is an important. Why we are using all this for different formula is because sometimes you will be able to see that depending on the data that is given to you, you will be using this different ways of different formulas. Sorry, byx is equal to what? Is equal to n summation xy minus summation x summation y upon n summation x square minus summation x the whole square. Okay, this is one formula I know. This I know can be written as covariance of xy upon variance of x. Now I want to write this in terms of the correlation coefficient. Okay, this up till now is simply like this. What do I know about correlation coefficient R? R is equal to what? Covariance of xy upon standard deviation of x into standard deviation of y, right? So here what happens is I take this sigma y and I take it to this side. So I get R into sigma y is equal to covariance of xy upon sigma x. Okay. So here what do? I use this over here. So this is covariance of xy upon sigma x into sigma x. Because this is sigma x whole square, I can write this as sigma x. Now for this much, what can I write? I can write it as R sigma y. So this is equal to R sigma y, and in the denominator what should I write? Because I already have this, I will write this as sigma x. So very important formula which is very useful in questions. I have byx is equal to R sigma y upon sigma x. Trick to remember this is y and x. So y will come in the numerator, x will come in the denominator. Okay. So far so good. Just let me check all of you whether all of you have understood this or not. Manisha, what information does regression give? Regression gives you ability to forecast, what happens, what if situations, you will be able to forecast all those what if situations. You will be able to find out what are the things that can happen, and then based on that forecast you can take decisions. Okay. Ankit, b by x is simply the equation of the line. See, I told you that you can draw a line like this. This line is nothing but y is equal to a plus bx. Okay. So this line, this b is written as b by x. Okay. So yes, Mansi, only multiple question. Nanesh, I just told you how when you see in the textbook that you will see there are two normal equations. That is why I'm just told you how we got there. But you don't have to remember all this. You just need to know those two equations. Okay? Yeah. Thank you, Jyoti, Chandan, Mohammed, Shiba, Hira, Mansi. Good. Good. And Bhumika also understood. Okay? Yes. It is just a way to arrive at the formula, Nanesh. Okay, good that you've understood. So let us now dive into the standard forms and the normal forms, which you have already done. Okay, now we will go to the see, sometimes they will give you what? They will give you summation xy. Remember in correlation, what did we do? Summation x, summation y, summation xy, summation x square, summation y square. These are the 5 very important things for correlation. Now in regression also, when these things are given to you and you have n, so what you can do, you can use this formula. If all these things are available, you can use this formula to find out the lines of regressions and find out the regression coefficients. There is another way. Sometimes you have this values are given. You will be given means of x and y. Then you will be given standard deviations. In that case, you will and r. So you will use this formula. What is this formula? Y minus y bar upon summation y. Sigma y is equal to r x minus x bar upon sigma x. Okay, very simple. Okay, so when depending on what information is given to you, suppose here r sigma x, sigma y, then x bar, y bar are given to you. Those 5 things are given to you. Use this formula. When summation x, summation y, all those factors are given to you. Use this formula to arrive at the values of a and b and arrive at the regression line. Okay. Now you have this very important formula where you can get a direct question is r square. That is this is the relation between correlation and regression coefficient. Okay, and regression coefficient. So this is what does it say? R square is equal to b by x into bxy. So where is this bxy coming from? We are going to talk about. I hope you've understood b by x. Now let us go to bxy. Now here we talked about y is equal to y is equal to a plus bx is the regression line of y on x. Okay, and we write this as b by x. Okay, to avoid this confusion right now, I am not. Okay, so I just write this as y is equal to a plus bx, but in books you will have b to be written as b y x when it is a regression line of y on x. Now you have the second regression where x is the dependent variable and y is the independent variable. In that case, x is equal to a cap plus b cap y. Okay, where b cap is nothing but bxy. Okay, here you had b by x, here you have bxy, and here what you have value of a as a is equal to y bar minus bx bar. Here you will have a cap is equal to x bar minus b cap y bar. Okay, what did you have? B as was given as covariance of xy upon sigma x square. Here what will be b cap? It will be covariance of xy and sigma y square. This is also written as r sigma y upon sigma x. This is also written as r sigma x upon sigma y. Okay, so because this is bxy which is equal to b cap which is equal to covariance xy upon sigma y square which is equal to r sigma x upon sigma y. Why I am telling you this? Because you may get any of these symbols and you should be comfortable with it. Okay, so this is the this is regression line of x on y. Clear? So, okay, here I have shown you. We talked about here, where is it? This is this is one way of writing the regression to find the regression coefficient. This is the second way of finding the regression lines. Y minus y bar upon sigma y is equal to r into x minus x bar into upon sigma x. The third also you can write it as y minus y bar b by x, x minus x bar, and you also have okay x minus x bar. So this is the third way. Okay. When we will do the sums, you will understand all these formula because depending on the data that is given to you, we will be using them. Okay. Where we know byx is r sigma y upon sigma x and bxy is r sigma x upon sigma y. Byx is covariance of xy upon sigma x square which is equal to r sigma y upon sigma x. B cap is equal to bxy covariance of xy upon sigma y square and r sigma x upon sigma y. Okay. If this you can, put it in your memory, fine. Okay, you will be able to solve the sums easily. Now let us go to the actual sums. Okay. Okay, this is 16.15. Maybe the chapter number has changed now. Just let me check. No regression equation 16.15. Now it is 17.15, question number 17.15. So this is now chapter 17. Okay. Now find the two regression equations from the following data. Okay. Now remember in this sum, the two sums that I am going to take just now. this sum and the next sum. Those are very big sums in the sense that I'm trying to cover everything. So if when you're studying regression, if you do those two sums, you know all the concepts very clearly. Okay. And then after those two sums, we'll do the sums that are going to come in the exams also. But wherever they will give you a quiz, because you've already done these two sums, you know the concepts very clearly, you will be able to do the sums. Okay. So find the two regression equations. In the exam, you will not get this find two equations. They will give you two equation and ask you which of them is y on x, which is on x and y. Okay, those type. Now, concentrating on this sum, so don't get panicked. Itna bada sum kaise aa gaya? Don't worry about that. Okay, just concentrate on understanding what is regression, because coefficient and regression is a chapter which can fetch you good marks. So find the two regression equations from the following data. Values of x are given, values of y are given. Okay. Hence, estimate y when x is 13 and estimate also x when y is 15. Okay. So, what are the things? When data is given to you, what are the 6 things that you need? You need n, then you need summation x, summation y, summation xy, summation x square, summation y square, and then you will be able to find it. Okay. Now, after that, what are you going to do? After that, we are going to do is that we are going to go in the following steps. First, you're going to find x bar, y bar. Second step we are going to do is find b. Third step is find a. Then fourth step is find the equation, and fifth is find the whatever the question asks you. Okay. So when you have data, what are the 5 things that you need to have? N, summation x, summation y, summation xy, summation x square, summation y square. Okay. That will be the basic things that you need to do. After that, when you want to find the regression lines, what are you going to do? What are the steps you are going to do? First, find mean of x and mean of y. Second step, find b by x on bxy. Okay, so find the regression coefficient byx, bxy. Then third thing is find a. Fourth, find the line of regression. And fifth, find whatever is asked, whatever number is you have to find out. Okay, so put in the value of x and y and find out the value of x and y. Okay, now here, so this sum I have just put it in this chart. Okay, so shall we fill it up? Yes. Can any of you tell me what are the values of summation x, summation y, summation xy? Okay, 2, 4, 5, 5, 8, 10. Okay, right. So let us find out summation xy. So for that 6, 12, 6 into 2. This is 12. This is 28. 4 7s are 28. This 5 9s are 45. 5 10s are 50. 8 12s are 96. 12 10s are 120. Now x square. 2 square is 4. 4 square is 16. 5 square is 25. 5 square is again 25. 6 square is 6. 8 square is 64. 10 square is 100. Y square is 6 square is 36, 7 square is 49, 8 square is 81, 10 square is 100, 12 square is 144, and again 144. So how much is summation x, summation y, summation xy, summation x square, and summation y square. Okay. Yeah. Can I get the answer? Okay, Kushi, I hope now you are able to understand and you are not worried now, right? Abdul Kader, yes, you got 34. 56, 351, 234, and 554. Yeah. Yes, Manisha and Nanesh, very good. So I will write the values here. 34. Then I have 56. Then this is 351. X square is 234 and 554. Okay, right? Now what are the things you have to find out? First step, find the means. Okay. So find the means. So x bar, you know what will be x bar? X bar will be summation x upon n. How much is that? 34 upon 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So how much is n? N is equal to 6. So 34 upon 6. How much is y bar? Y bar is equal to summation y upon n, which is equal to 56 upon 6. Okay, how much is 34 upon 6? Let me say 5.67, and y bar is 56 upon 6, that is 9.33. Okay, right. What is the second step? I have told you that second step is find covariance. Okay, second step is find covariance, and then what will be covariance? N summation xy minus summation x summation y upon n summation x square minus summation x the whole square. Okay, square root of this into square root of, or let us take the other formula. That will be easy because we already have all this data with us. So let us use the other formula, summation xy upon n x bar y bar. Okay, that is easier for us. Okay, so this is nothing but summation xy upon n summation x xy upon n, and then we have x bar and y bar. Okay, so how much will this be? Summation xy is 351 upon 6 minus x bar is how much? 5.67 and 9.33. Okay, so using this, how much will I get covariance as? Just let me see what is the value. 5.60. Okay, 5.61. Okay, so first step I have found the mean. Second is I have to find the value of b. To find the value of b, what do I need? I need covariance and I need my variances. Okay, so covariance we found out, and we'll now find out variance. Okay, so we have here we have found this. Okay, this is 5.61. Now next step is finding sigma x square and sigma y square. Okay, now how much is this sigma x square? What is the value of sigma x square? Is summation x square is how much? 234. Okay, 234 upon 6 minus x bar is how much? 5.67. 5.67 the whole square. Let us see how much is this. When I solve this, how much do I get? Is that 6.8511. Okay, now I can now find b because I am trying to find regression equation of y on x. Now what is b? Okay, now b will be equal to covariance of xy upon sigma x square. So covariance is xy is how much? 5.61. How much is variance of x? This is equal to 6.8511. How much have I got this as? Value 0.8188. 0.8188. Okay. So I have got this. So if I'm using this formula to find the regression equation, y minus y bar is equal to byx x minus x bar. Okay, I'm trying to use this. So y minus y bar. Y bar is how much? 9.33 is equal to byx is how much? 0.8188 into x minus x bar is 5.67. Okay. So when I solve this, okay, I get y to be equal to 4.6871 plus 0.8188x. Okay. So this is the equation of y on x. Okay. This is the equation of y on x. Okay. So if I'm using this, what if I'm using the other formula? Y is equal to a plus bx. Okay. Now I found out the value of b. Now I need to find out the value of a. So a is how much? A is equal to y bar minus b x bar. What is y bar? 9.33 minus b is how much? 0.8188 into how much is x bar? 5.67. Okay. So I solve this. I will get this as 4.6871. So you may use either of the formula and you will get the result. Okay. So don't get worried, because if I remember this formula, I will do it this way. Or you can simply do that. You find your means of x and y, find covariance, find the variances of x, because it is y on x. So you need to find only variance of x, and then find out value of b. B will be covariance of xy upon variance of x. So you find the value of b, then find the value of a, and then put it in the line equation, that is y is equal to a plus bx. Okay, that is one method. Second method is use the formula y minus y bar is equal to b by x, x minus x bar. Okay, so either of this method you will get the same answer. Now, similarly for this, you will do the for the equation of x on y. Okay, so you will do it for x on y. So b cap, which is equal to b xy, okay, is equal to covariance of xy that you have already found out upon sigma x. Okay. This is we are talking about sigma y. So this is sigma y square. Okay. Now sigma y square, you know, is how much? Sigma y square upon n minus sigma y the whole square, right? So E. This is x bar, y bar square. You can use this formula also, but you have already calculated the y bar. So you don't have to use this formula. You just write y bar square. Okay. So using this, what will be my a cap? A cap will be equal to x bar minus b cap y bar. Okay. So use this, and then I will use the equation y x minus x bar is equal to b x y minus y bar. Okay. So I will be using this. So whichever method is easier for you, use that, and it will also depend on what is given to. Now let me show you this in terms of how these points are plotted and how you get this equation on a graph. Okay, just let me share again. Okay, this is a question that we are talking about right now. Okay, now let me insert chart. So you can see here backward. Now we want to find out when x is 13. Okay, so let me add this 4 over here. Okay, so can you see? Can you see this? That these are the points that I have plotted. Okay, these are the points that I have plotted, and these are for this value of x. This is the value of y. So I got these points, and then I drew this line. So this is the line of regression, which we have calculated just now. We calculated y is equal to 4.61 plus 0.8188x. This is that line. Okay. And I can even, yes. Okay. So can you see the point where it is cutting the y-axis? Okay, I think now you can see it now better. Let's zoom out a little bit. Okay, now here can you see this point? Okay, so this is the point where it is cutting the x-axis, and here also in the equation you found that point as 4.68. Here also you can see here that point, and then in the question they have asked you what is the value of y when x is 13. So from the graph also you can see this value is something more, that is more than 14. Okay, so you can see this value over here, right? So even when you're doing this answer, I would like to show you this, that what is this line that you have found out. This is the line which is passing through most of the point, or in such a way that all the points lie nearest to this line. Okay, so this is what the concept of regression is. So I hope you are enjoying the concept of regression, so that it is not question of finding A, B. You need to understand that this is the way where we can forecast what is the value. So just what the data you've collected, put it in the graph, draw the regression line, and using that graph also you can now predict. You can use Excel to predict, and there's so many other softwares also. So regression is something that is going to give you. Remember that it is showing you the relation between the two variables x and y. It is not giving you the cause, it is just showing you the relation. So it is telling you, okay, if you have this factor X, this is affecting Y in such a way. Okay, and so accordingly you can plan your strategy. Okay, understood till here? These are very interesting concepts. Yes, yes, very good. Ankit, Mansi, yeah. Yes, which Bala and Nanesh, which sum to use, which formula to use will depend on what is given in the sum. Yes, Bala, next sum we will be doing, again you will be getting through all this concept and your concepts will get more clear. Right? Okay. Now this is a sum. As I was telling you, these two sums are sums. In the first sum, we have only talked about regression. In this sum, we are talking about correlation also. So if you do the sum, your all concepts for correlation also, because we are going to find out correlation coefficient also, and we are going to find out regressions also. So this is for practice. Okay, whenever you want to study, you are in a mood to study correlation, regression, just do the sum. You will be able to find it. Okay. So what are this happening? And let us just read through the sum. The time X in years that an employee spends at a company and the employee's hourly pay Y for 5 employees are listed in the table below. Calculate and interpret the correlation coefficient R. Find the equation of the regression line. Use the equations to predict the hourly pay rate of an employee who has worked for 20 years. Okay. So they took 5 employees and they told you that what is the hourly rate they are getting. Okay. So for 1 hour, how much pay do they get? Now, for the first person who has worked for 5 hours, he is getting 25 rupees per hour. For somebody who has worked for 3 hours, he is getting 20 rupees per hour. For somebody who's worked 4 hours, he's getting 21 rupees per hour. For somebody who's worked 10 hours, he's getting 35 rupees per hour. And for somebody who's worked 15 hours, 15 years, he is getting 38 rupees per hour. Okay. So 5 years, 3 years, 4 years, 10 years, and 15 years. And by is giving you the hourly rate. Okay. Now they are asking you to find, tell me how much hourly rate I must give to an employee who has worked with me for 20 years. Okay. Why we are not using directly? See, here I can say, okay, 15 years, so 38. So it is not simply, I cannot use unitary method and find out. I have to use this. This is the data I have collected. Okay. This is the data I have. Then I'm going to find the regression line, and using that regression line, I'm going to tell this person that, okay, you have an experience of 20 years in this company, this is going to be a hourly rate. Okay, just let us go through it. Now, can you all tell me, fill in this chart for me and find out summation X, summation Y, summation XY, summation X square, summation Y square. Okay. So let us see this. How much am I going? Okay, here I will have summation X. So I'm waiting for your answers. This is summation Y. This is summation XY. Summation X square. Summation Y square. Okay. This is 125. 3 20s are 60. 4 21s are 84. This is 350 and 15 into 38. Okay, we have to see this. 15 into 38 is 570. X square, 5 square is 25, 3 square is 9, 4 square is 16, 10 square is 100, 15 square is 225. 25 square is 625, 20 square is 400, 21 square is 441, 35 square is how much? 1225, and 38 square is 1444. Okay. Please tell me the answer for these numbers, these summations. Yes, Jyoti, Nanesh. Then Mayur, oh, Mayur, you've done so well. Yes, Ankit, it was a regression chart that I had shown you. Okay. So, very good. This is 37. This is 139. This summation XY is 1189. This is 375. And this is 4135. Okay. Now, first thing, because it is a comprehensive sum, I am trying to find R. What is the formula for R? I don't think this is going to fit over here. Let me do it over here. I'll just scroll it down in such a way that I can see the values. Okay, right? So, if using this data, I am first finding the correlation coefficient. What is R? R is the correlation coefficient. So, N is how much? Just let me see. I think 5. N 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. So, N is 5. So, 5 into summation XY is how much? 1189 minus summation X is how much? Summation X is 37 into summation Y is 139. Denominator is going to be big. It is square root of, how much is it? N is 5 into summation X square is 375 minus summation X square, summation X is 37 square. Okay. Now, another is 5 into summation Y square 4135 minus summation Y, which is equal to 139 whole square. Okay. Now, when I solve this, how much do I get? When I solve this, this is coming to 802 upon 827.72. 827.72, which is equal to 0.97. So R is equal to 0.97. So what have we learned in correlation? That when R is 0.97, what is it? Is there correlation? Yes. Is it positive or negative? It is positive. Is it strong or weak? It is strong. And it is nearly perfect, but it is not perfect, but it is strongly positive correlation exists between X and Y. Okay. So sometimes they will not ask you the value, they will just ask you to take which of the options. So which is this? When I get R as 0.97, what is it? It means that it is positively correlated, strongly positively correlated coefficient. Okay. Now I have to find the regression coefficient. Okay, now I have to find the regression. Okay, so let me here do regression. What is the first step? Find X bar, Y bar. Okay, what is the first step? Okay, X bar will be how much? 37 upon 5. Which is equal to 7.40. What will be Y bar? Y bar will be 139 upon 5, which is equal to 27.8, right? Yeah, good. Now, second thing I have to find is covariance. So I have second step. This was my first step. This is my second step. That is finding B. So to find B, I have covariance xy, which is equal to summation xy upon n minus x bar into y bar. Okay. Summation xy upon n x bar y bar. How much is this? 1189 upon 5 minus 7.4 into 27.8. And this gives me the value, covariance is 32.08. Okay. Third step. No, in this only, okay, so let us give this third step. So, third step is finding sigma x square, because I want to find b by x. So, sigma x square will be equal to summation x square upon n minus x bar the whole square. How much is summation x square? This is 375 upon 5 minus 7.4 whole square. Answer comes to how much? This is 20.24. Okay, this is 20.24. Now I have the value of covariance xy. I have sigma x square. Now I can find out the value of b. So, fourth step, b by x is equal to covariance of xy upon sigma x square. How much is covariance of xy? Just now we found out 32.08. How much is sigma x square? Sigma x square is 20.24. b by x is how much? When I divide it, it comes to 1.58. 1.58. Okay. Fifth step is finding A. A is equal to y bar minus b x bar. How much is y bar? Y bar is 27.8. Okay. Y bar is 27.8 minus b is how much? 1.58. We just now found out. And x bar is how much? 7.4? Yeah. 7.40. Okay. 27.8 minus 1.58 into 7.40. How much is this? When I solve this, I get as 16.11. Okay. I have got the value of A. I have got the value of B. Okay. So, my regression line is given by how much? Y is equal to A plus BX. So, Y is equal to A is how much? 16.11. B is how much? 1.58 into X. Okay. So, if I use this line, I can find out the value of any given value of Y when value of X is given. Okay. So, this is how we are doing this. Now, in the question they have asked you, find out the pay rate of an employee who has, find out the hourly pay rate of an employee who has worked for 20 years. So, what is this? This is the value of X. Okay. Because this X here was in years and this is rupees per hour. Okay. So don't get confused. Which is X, which is Y? Because it is written 20 years. So that is X is in years. So a value of X is given. Okay. And I have to find the value of Y. Okay. So for X is equal to 20, Y is equal to 16.11 plus 1.58 into 20. How much is this? 47.71 rupees 47.71. So if a person has an experience of 20 years, he should be paid 47 rupees per hour. Okay. So this is how you have to solve the sums. Okay. I'll just go through it again. This is a comprehensive sum so that you can practice both correlation and regression in this type of sum. Here what was happened was X was number of years the person has put into service, Y is the rate per hour that he is getting, and now we want to predict how much a person should get when he is worked for 20 years. So for that, what I do was I find out what is N. I found out summation X, summation Y, summation XY, summation X square, summation Y square. Okay, using that I found out the coefficient of correlation, the value of R. Then that is one part of the sum. Second part of the sum is finding regression. So I have to first find out regression coefficients B and A. So to find B, what do I need? I need covariance of XY, and I need so once I have covariance of XY, then I need sigma X square, and then I find the value of B. Once I found the value of B, then I find out the value of A, because earlier I have found out X bar and Y bar, that is the means. Okay, and then I am able to find out this is B by X, and I am able to find out A. Then I am able to find out the regression line, that is Y is equal to A plus BX. What is A? A is the intersect on the Y axis. What is A? A is the intersect on Y axis. That is a theory question. And B is what? B is the slope of the regression line. Okay. So from here you can see this value. Okay. And or you can, if you don't want that, you can even use this formula, Y minus Y bar is equal to B by X, X minus X bar. Same thing. You do it this way or that way, you will get the same answer, because either you find it directly or you substitute here and find it. Okay. So I just like to just share with you again, I would like to show you the graph so that this concept is very clear in your mind. Okay. So here, same thing I have done. So okay, this is the regression line. Okay, line of regression you can see over here. And using this, you can predict for 20 years. So here, as you can see, this is coming to between 45 to 50. Can you see the graph? Okay. So at 20, you can see this is here, this point, blue point is between 45 to 50. And right now, when we calculated also, we found out that the rate is 47. Okay. You can just change this y-axis and x-axis. You can take the scale to 1, 2, 3, and then also you get the accurate answer here also. Okay. So I just want you to understand that this is something that once you see it on a graph, it is more relatable to you. And why we are doing all this. Okay. So hope there are no doubts, and if you've understood, just put it. Yes. Yes, Jyoti, all answers are correct. Yes, Ankit, this is the trick. Once you know how you have to put. Yes, Manisha, we will be seeing what they will give you what they want you to find out, y on x or x on y. Okay, they will give it to you. Only that you have to find out. Yes, Hira, strongly positive correlation coefficient. Yes, Manisha, Mohammed. Yeah. Mansi Priyanka, yes. Shubha also got it. Okay, yes. Just let me see. Want a break? Parth, can we take a break now? Parth? Okay, then we will go in for a break. I'll just put in the message also. हाँ वो ब्रेक लेना था. Yeah, 5 minutes break. Yeah. Okay, the next sum that we are going to take is a practical sum. So what has happened here is means of share prices of companies A and B are given. Okay, there are two companies A and B. The share price are given and standard deviations are given. Okay, that is 5.6 and 6.3 respectively. The coefficient of correlation is 0.48. So what is given to you here is R. Okay, R is equal to 0.48. Okay, whenever you have these questions like this, just write it down in terms of symbols. Okay, that is the biggest trick. Sometimes what happens is that students, when they see the question, they want to remember the formula. First, write down what is given to you. Only then you will be able to remember which formula to apply. So let us take this as x. So this is x bar is 44. And let me take b as y. Y bar is 58. Okay. So x bar, y bar, r is given. Then deviations is this. So sigma x is 5.6 because standard deviation is set 5.60. Sigma y is equal to 6.30. Okay. So what do I have? X bar, y bar. I have sigma x, sigma y, and I have r. Okay. Find the share price of A when share price of B is 60 and share price of B when share price of A is 50. Okay. Now here what happens is because x bar, y bar, sigma x, sigma y are given, I have to find out what? I have to find the two regression lines. Okay. Because I want to find the share price of A when share price of B is given and share price of B when share price of A is given. Okay, so that means I have to find the two regression line. To find the two regression line, will I be using y is equal to A plus bx? So I have that option. Second option I have is y minus y bar is equal to byx, x minus x bar. Third option is y minus y bar is equal to r into sigma y upon sigma x. So the formula for byx, if I can use that formula and I can find the answer. Okay. So I am using this. Let me show you. Because they are written everywhere. I have written this. The formula everywhere. Okay. So it is there in your uploaded file that I have uploaded. There also you can see this. Okay. Okay. So here, because directly I cannot use this. So what I will do, I will instead of byx, so I will use y minus y bar instead of byx directly, or I can calculate byx and then substitute, or I can write down byx is r sigma y upon sigma x into x minus x bar. Okay. So using this, I will directly find out. So all information is given to me. Okay. So here I can do this. I have drawn this for you in the tabular form. X bar is given, y bar is given, sigma x is given, sigma y is given. Now if I want to use byx is r. R is how much? 0.48. Yeah. So write down r is equal to 0.48. So byx is nothing but 0.48 into sigma y upon sigma x, it is 6.3 upon 5.6. Okay. So how much do I get? Byx is how much? Byx, when I solve this, how much will I get? This comes to 0.54. Similarly, if I want to find bxy is how much? 0.48 into sigma x. Sigma x is 5.60 upon 6.30. Okay, this is sigma bxy. So bxy is equal to how much? How much is this coming to? 0.427. This is the calculation for regression equation y on x, and this is regression equation x on y. Okay. So I have found out b by x. I have also found out b xy. I want to find a. A is equal to y bar. Y bar is how much? 58 minus b by x. I just now found out as 0.54. 0.54 into x bar. X bar is how much? 44. Okay. So from there I can get a to be equal to how much? 34.24. Okay. Similarly, for this a bar, a cap is equal to x bar. X bar is 44 minus bxy. Bxy is 0.427 into y bar is how much? 58. So from this I get a cap to be equal to how much? 19.25. Okay, I get this as 19.25. So now what is my equation? Y is equal to a plus bx. A is how much? 34.24 plus b is how much? 0.54x. Y is equal to this. And what will this equation be? X is equal to a cap plus b cap y. So a is how much? 19.25 plus 0.427 y. Okay. This is the equation of x on y. What have they asked you? Okay. Find the share price of A when share price of B is 60. Share price of A when this, and share price of B when share price of A is 50. Okay. So B is what? Okay. So here 50 and 60. Now let us put this x as 50. So y will be equal to how much? 34.24 plus 0.54 and into 50. So how much is this? This comes to 61.24. And what is the value of x when y is 60? When y is equal to 60, what is the value of x? X is 19.25 plus 0.427 into 60. And this value comes to 44.8. Okay. So this is the way you can calculate when you want to use it, the method of A and B. I will also show you y minus y bar is equal to r sigma y upon sigma x, x minus x bar. Okay. If I am wanting to use this formula, you use y minus y bar is how much? 58 is equal to r is 0.48 into sigma x is sigma y is 6.3 upon 5.6. X minus x bar is 44. Okay. So I can use this method and solve. Then also you will get the same answer. Okay. So either you can use this method or that method. I use typically that method. I find out B, I find out A, so that I don't get confused. I am able to solve it like this also. Here also you will be doing the same calculations and getting the same result. Okay. And for x, line of x on y, x minus x bar is equal to r sigma x upon sigma y, y minus y bar. Okay. X minus 44 is equal to 0.48 into sigma x is 5.6 upon 6.30 y minus y bar is, how much is y bar? 58. Okay. So either of this you can use and you will get the same result. Clear everybody? I hope there is no confusion now. Excellent work. Excellent. Yes. Very good. Very good. Okay. Now the next sum is for the variables x and y, the regression equations are given as. Okay, just you will have to correct this because this is from the old study materials. So the example number may have changed. This may be 16.20. Okay, just check with that. Okay, it's not 18 in your study material. And always remember, always use the latest study material that the institute has uploaded on the website. Okay. So for the variables x and y, the regression equations are given as this and this. Find the arithmetic mean of x and y and identify the regression equation of y on x. Okay. So I think Mayur or somebody was asking. Excuse me. Up till now, data was given and you were asked to find the regression lines. Now we are going to the other part where you already have regression lines. You have to identify which is y on x and which is x on y. Okay. Now the most important concept that we talked about, which I'm going to talk in detail now, is r square is equal to byx into bxy. Okay. So from this, I come to a very important point is that this is the most important way in which I will be able to identify which is the equation y on x and which is x on y. Because once I rewrite the equations in a standard format, y is equal to a plus bx and x is equal to a cap plus b cap y, then using those values of b and b cap, when I multiply that, I should get regression. What is the condition for correlation coefficient? The correlation coefficient should lie between +1 and -1, right? So I must be able to, whenever I identify the lines, I should make sure that this condition of correlation and regression, that is r square is equal to b into b cap, is satisfied. Okay. So how we will be doing it? It's very simple. It's very easy to understand. So, okay. So this is the first part. Second thing is regression lines intersect at the means. Okay, very important thing. Regression lines intersect at the means. So that when I solve these two equations, simultaneous equations, okay, you have done simultaneous equation, you will be able to find the value of x and you will be able to find the value of y. That is given by x bar, y bar. Okay. So first thing is find the arithmetic mean of x and y. All you have to do is take those simultaneous equations, solve them. Whatever value of x and y you're getting, those are your means of x and y. Second, identify the regression equation of y and x. How do I do it? I will rewrite the equations. And how do I rewrite? I will just assume let this be equation be x and y. Okay, let this be x on x and y. If this is x and y, it should be written as x is equal to a cap plus b cap y. Okay, in this format I write down. From there I will get the value of b cap. This will become y on x. Okay, this is just an assumption. Then it will be y is equal to a plus by. Okay. Now what will happen? I got a value of b. I've got a value of a. I will multiply b with b cap. Okay. And when I find the square root of this should lie between -1 to +1. Okay. Obviously, square root of any number cannot be minus, but I cannot have this minus, but this means that the value is going to lie between -1 and +1. Value is going to be less than 1, and the sign will be the sign of the b, that is the regression coefficient. Okay, this is the concept behind it. We will be solving it, don't worry. Compute the correlation coefficient. Okay, how do I do that? I will use the formula r square is equal to b into b cap, right? And given the variance of x, so this is additional, find the standard deviation of y. Okay. Okay, so now let us do this. Is this the equation 7x? Okay, let me see where this question is written. Okay, so first equation is 7x. 7x minus 3 by is equal to 18, and the second equation is 4x minus y is equal to 11. Okay, these are the two equations. First, I want to find the means, x bar, y bar. Okay, what do I do? 7x minus 3 by is equal to 18, and this equation I multiply, second equation I multiply by 3. So I have 12x minus 3y is equal to 33. So multiplying this I get by multiplying equation 2 with 3. Okay, so I'm going to subtract. So this becomes minus plus minus. So this becomes minus 5x is equal to 33 minus 18 is how much? 15? Minus 15. So x is equal to 3. Right? X is 3. Right. Okay. Now y bar. So I just put, so this gives me x bar is equal to 3. Now 7x bar minus 3 y bar is equal to 18. So how much do I have? 7 into 3 minus 3 y bar is equal to 18. 21 minus 18 is how much? 21 minus 18 is equal to 3 is equal to 3 y bar. Okay, is equal to 3 y bar. So I have 3 y bar is equal to 3. So I have got y bar is equal to 1. So x bar y bar is equal to 3, 1. So this answers my first question, A part. Now let us go to the next part to identify which is the equation y on x and which is x on y. Okay. Now let 7x minus 3y is equal to 18 be regression equation of y on x. So I have to write the equation in the form y is equal to a plus bx. So rearranging. Okay, so rearranging, what do I have? 3y is equal to 18 minus 18 plus 7x. Okay, rearranging. So I've taken this 3y over here and I've taken the 18 over here. So there is a change of sign. So 3y is equal to minus 18 plus 7x. Y is equal to minus 18 upon 3 plus 7 upon 3x. Okay. So what do I get? How much is this? A is equal to minus 18 upon 3. and b is equal to 7 upon 3. And b is equal to 7 upon 3. Now, then if this is y on x, then 4x minus y is equal to 11 is regression equation of x on y. Is regression equation of x on y. So what will I have? 4x is equal to 11 plus y. X is equal to 11 upon 4 plus 1 upon 4y. Okay. So this is the form x is equal to a cap plus b cap y. Okay. X is equal to a cap plus b cap y. So how much is a cap? A cap is equal to 11 upon 4. How much is b cap? It is equal to 1 by 4. Okay. Now what is the formula for r square? R square is equal to b into b cap. Okay. Or you can write it as byx into bxy. Okay. B into b cap. How much is b? B is 7 by 3. B is 7 by 3. And how much is b cap? B cap is 1 by 4. 7 by 3 into 1 by 4. What is the sign of both b's? It is positive. So what will be the sign of the correlation coefficient? It will also be positive. So this is 7 upon 12. So r square is equal to 7 upon 12 means r is equal to square root of 7 upon 12, which is equal to, how much is it? 7 divided by 12 and square root 0.76. Yes. So this is 0.76. Okay. So as you can see in the question, they ask you to find the arithmetic mean. Have you been able to find out? Yes. By solving the simultaneous equation. Identify the regression equation of y on x. So what I did, I assumed one equation to be equation of y on x and the other will be on x on y. And I tried to find out b and b cap. And then when I multiplied them, I found out the value of r and r has come less than 1. Okay, so this is less than 1. And so this is the correct assumption. So I know which is the equation of y on x and which is x on y. Identify the regression equation of y on x. Y on x is 7x minus 3y is equal to 18. Okay. Arithmetic means are x bar, y bar, which is equal to 3 and 1. Okay. Third, compute the correlation coefficient. I have found this. This is equal to square root of 7 upon 12, which is equal to 0.76. Okay. Third also we have found it. Now, given the variance of x is 9, find the standard deviation of y. Now, b is equal to r sigma y upon sigma x. Okay, b is equal to r. Now, r we found out to be equal to square root of 7 by 12. How much is b? B we found out to be b is 7 by 3. Okay, b is 7 by 3. So, 7 upon 3, or we can write this as b square is equal to r square sigma x square, sigma y square upon sigma x square. Sigma y square upon sigma x square. Now b is how much? 7 upon 3. Okay, we just found out here b is equal to 7 upon 3. So, 7 upon 3 whole square is equal to 7 upon 12. Given the variance of x is 9. So, Sigma y I don't know. And x is how much? Sigma x is 9. Okay. Variance is given to me as 9. So I need to solve this. So how much will I get? Sigma y square. Let me write it down again. Okay. I have a place over here. There. See, what happens is that I have B to be equal to R sigma y upon sigma x. So byx is equal to this, and bxy, which is also written as b cap, is equal to R sigma x upon sigma y. Squaring, what do I get? B square is equal to R square sigma y B square is equal to R square sigma y square upon sigma x square. Okay. Now, B is how much? B is 7 by 3. 7 upon 3 whole square. R is how much? That R is square root of 7 by 12. R is square root of 7 upon 12, the whole square. Sigma y square, that is what I want to find out, and sigma x square is given to me as 9. So this will be 49 upon 9 is equal to 7 upon 12 into sigma y square upon 9. Okay. So this 9 and 9 will get cancelled. This 7 ones are 7 sevens are. So I have sigma y square to be equal to 7 into 12, which is equal to 84. Just let me check. And they are asking you to find out 84 square root. Yes. So sigma y. They are asking you to find variance of standard deviation. Given the variance, find the standard deviation of y. Okay, so be careful what they've asked you. They asked you to find out standard deviation. Okay, so what do I have? Sigma y to be equal to square root of 84, which is equal to 9.17. Okay. Okay. What if I use the second equation? Somebody may say, no ma'am, I wanted to use B cap. Can I get the same answer? Let us check. What is B cap? B cap is 1 by 4. Okay. So, squaring both sides, B cap square is equal to R square sigma x square upon sigma y square. B cap is 1 by 4. So, this is 1 by 4 whole square. R square is 7 upon 12 into sigma x is 9 upon sigma y square. Sigma y square. So that this is 1 upon 16 is equal to 63 upon 12 into 1 upon sigma y square. So sigma y square is equal to 63 into 16 upon 12. 4 3s are, 4 4s are, 3 1s are, 3 21s are. So I get sigma y square to be equal to 84. Okay. Sigma y to be square root of 84, which is equal to 9.17. Can you see? Both ways you are getting the same answer. Understand? Yes? So, these are the types of sums where you will get, where you can find out this very easily. X bar is given, Y bar is given, variance is given, then equations are given. You just have to find out which is Y on X and which is X on Y. How do you do that? You have to always remember the prime condition. Prime condition is this. This is the prime condition. R square is equal to B into B cap. Okay. This, if you remember, your all problems will be solved. Okay. Just let me check. that I have not even understood this. Yes, Shiva, you find it easy now? Very good. Pushpa, you will get simple ones. You don't have to complicate this so much. Okay. Whatever method I have taken, just do it in this method. It will be very simple. You just have to practice it on your own also. Okay. Don't worry. Manisha, whenever you have any doubts, you will write to the BOS and they will send you the answer. Okay. Any doubts that you have? Yes, Jyoti. Thank you. 17.20 in the new study material. Yes. Yes, very good. Priyanka also, Kumeja also. Yes. Hira? Yeah, very good. Can we move to the next sum? The more sums we practice, the more this you will get. All these sums are from either the AQB or the exercise. Okay, so sometimes I've written the question number, sometimes I'm not, but mainly the thing is that these are from your textbook study material. Using the regression equations, find the mean and coefficient of correlation. Okay. Two equations are given. What are they asking you? Find the mean. How do I find the mean? Solve simultaneous equations. Okay. Second, find the correlation coefficient. How do I do that? Identify equation. Okay. And then find out B and B cap. And then find out R square is equal to B into B cap. Okay. Okay, now it is now distilled to the point where you can easily understand what is asked in the question. Okay, what have they given? They have given you two regression equations. Then they are asking you, but you use these two equations and give me information. What are they asking you? They are asking you means. How do I find the means? I will just solve the simultaneous equation. The point of intersection is x bar y bar. Second, they are asking you to find out coefficient of correlation R. How do I find out R? First, I have to identify equation which is y on x and which is x on y. Once I have done that, I will be able to find B into B cap, B and B cap. When I multiply that, then I get R. What if my assumption is incorrect? Then I will switch. I will then say the second equation is y on x. Okay, very simple. If once I get the value of R and if suppose I get the value of R as 2.5. Which is not possible. Then what do? I skip that. Then I take the other equation as y on x and then I will get the answer. Okay. Now let us do this sum. Y minus x is 50. So let 2y minus x is equal to 50 be equation of y on x. Okay. Then how do I write it? Because it is y on x, I should write it in the form a plus bx. This is compulsory. Okay. You have to write it this way, otherwise you don't find the value of b. If this is the case, then I will write this as 2y is equal to 50 plus x. Y is equal to 50 upon 2 plus 1 upon 2 x. What is this giving me? It gives me that A is equal to 25 and B is equal to 1 by 2. Okay. Now, if this is the case, what will happen? Then, which is the other equation? Then 3y minus 2x is equal to 10 is equation of x on y. When that is the case, what will happen? X is equal to a cap plus b cap y. Okay. X is equal to a cap plus b cap y. I have to write it in this format. So I will write x on the left hand side and y on the right hand side. So this is giving me 2x is equal to 10 minus 3y. 2x is equal to 10. 2x is equal to minus 10 plus 3y. 2x is equal to minus 10 plus 3y. Okay. So x will be equal to minus 10 upon 2 plus 3 upon 2y. From here, what do I get? A is equal to how much? Minus 5. And b cap is how much? Is equal to 3 by 2. I have got a value of b. I have got a value of b cap. Are the signs same? Yes. So always remember the regression coefficient will always carry the same sign. Okay. If in calculation you make a calculation mistake and then you get one b as positive, one b as negative, that means you have done wrong. Okay. Then change the assumption and see. Or maybe there is an arithmetic error. Okay. Now let us check whether my assumption is correct or not. So how do I check? I will find out the value of r. Okay. So r is how much? R square is equal to b into b cap. So b is half and b cap is 3 by 2. So r will be equal to square root of 3 by 4. Okay. So square root of 3 by 4. 3 divided by 4 square root. It is equal to 0.867. 0.866. Okay. So that means my assumption is correct. That first equation is y on x and second equation is x on y. So find the means and find the correlation coefficient r. Okay. So have I been able to find out? Yes. I have been able to find out. Now they've also asked me to find mean. Okay. So let me find out the mean also. 2y minus x is equal to 50 and 3y minus 2x is equal to 10. So solving the first equation by 2, what do I get? This is 4y minus 2x is equal to 100. This is minus plus minus. Okay. So how much do I have? So this is minus x is equal to minus 90. X is equal to 90. If this is the case, then 2y minus 90 is equal to 50. So I have 2y is equal to 90 plus 50. Then y will be equal to this is how much? Okay. So I'm getting, yes, the symbol is incorrect. That is 3y minus y. Okay. 3y minus y is minus y. Okay, so 3y minus y, you get minus y bar is equal to 90. So y bar is equal to 90. So I get y bar to be equal to 90. Okay. Now I have found y bar. So what will I do? I will now find out x bar. Okay. So what is the equation? 2y minus x bar is equal to 50 or x 2y bar. So x bar will be equal to 2y bar minus 50. So x bar is equal to 2 into 90 is 180. 180 minus 50. So this is equal to 130. So I get x bar, y bar to be equal to 130 and 9. Okay. So easily you are able to solve this. Once equations are given, I solve them simultaneously, and what do I get? I get values of x bar, y bar. Then I have to take the assumption one equation as y on x, another equation as x on y. Then I find out b and b cap. I multiply them, I find out r square. If my assumption is correct, I will find that r value is less than 1 and the sign of both b and b cap are same, so that I have my assumption is correct. Okay. Pushpa, right? Y hoga. Right. I by mistake wrote that as x, so I corrected this. Now this is y bar. Okay. Yes. It's very good, Nanish and Mansi. You understood very well. So, and I think now, Shiva, all your fear has gone away. Okay. This is the next sum. For the variables x and y, the regression equations are given as this and this. Find the arithmetic mean of x and y. Identify the regression equation of y on x. Okay. So first thing that I have to do is I have to find the intersection. Seven x minus 3y minus 18 is equal to 0. 4x minus y minus 11 is equal to 0. So multiplying the second equation by 3, I get 7x minus 3y is equal to 18, and I get 12x minus 3y is equal to 33. I think we already done this sum. Right, we have already done this sum over here, so I won't repeat it. Okay, so this is the case. Okay, let me show you what happens if by a mistake I choose a wrong one. Okay, because I have to assume. So suppose I say that let 4x minus y equal to 11 be equation of y on x. Okay, so then what will happen? Y on x means y will be equal to 4x 11 plus 11, which is y is equal to 11 plus 4x. How much is the value of b? b is equal to 4. A is equal to 11. What will be the second equation? Second equation 7x minus 3y is equal to 18 will be x on y. Then what will happen? 7x is equal to 18 plus 3y. X is equal to 18 upon 3 plus 3 upon 7y. Okay. So B cap will be equal to 3 upon 7 and A cap will be equal to 18 upon 3. Then what will happen is, then I will write down R square. Now R square which is equal to b into b cap is equal to 11 into 3 upon 7, which is equal to 33 upon 7. What will be the value of r? 33 divided by 7 is 4.7, and I find out the square root. R is 2.17, which is a strict no. I cannot have the value of r greater than 1. So that when you have made this assumption incorrect, you have to just change it. Then you say that no, not this equation is not x and y, it is on y on x. Clear? Now these are the properties of regression. The regression coefficient remains unchanged due to shift of origin. Okay, unchanged due to shift of origin, but changes due to shift of scale. So unchanged for origin and changes for scale. Okay, and how much is this change? So you must write the new variable u to be equal to x minus a upon p, and b should be written as y minus c upon q. Okay, where a and c are change of origin and p and q are change of scale. Then we say that b by x, that is the regression coefficient of y on x, is given by q upon p into b bu. Okay, b bu. This is yx, this is bu. Okay, and similarly, bxy will be equal to p upon q buv. Okay. So this is a property that change of origin will not affect, but change of scale will affect. Now, when I do a sum, you will understand. Then second property is the two lines of regression intersect at points x bar and y bar. Third is the coefficient of correlation between two variables x and y is a simple geometric mean of the two regressions. This is a very important theory question. The coefficient of correlation between two variables x and y is the simple geometric mean. They will give in the fill in the simple geometric mean, arithmetic mean, harmonic mean. So it is simple geometric mean of the two regression coefficient. The sign, very important again, very important. The sign of the correlation coefficient would be the common sign of the two regression coefficient. So if both byx and bxy are negative, r will be negative. If both are positive, r will be positive. Okay, now let me do the sum. If the relationship between the two variables x and u is u plus 3x is equal to 10, and between two other variables y and b is 2y plus 5b is equal to 25, and the regression coefficient of y on x is known as 0.8, what will be the regression coefficient of b on u? Okay, so they have given you two equations, one in u and b, and the second is, let's write it over here. What is the first equation? First equation is u plus 3x is equal to 10. The second equation is 2y plus 5b is equal to 25. U plus 3x is 10. 2y plus 1. Okay. Now, very important is this. Okay, this is very important that whenever you get such type of sums, you have to make sure that you are writing the u and v in this format. Because unless you write it in this format, you will not be able to find the correct value of p and q. And once you find the correct value of p and q, then only you will be able to find bxy or bu or buv. Okay. So, u should be in the format x minus a upon p, and p should be in the format y minus a upon q. Now, what is happening over here? I have to keep u on one side and x on the other side. So this is equal to u is equal to 10 minus 3x, or u is equal to minus 3x plus 10. Okay. But what is the format I need? U is equal to x minus a upon p. So what is happening here? Do I have x alone? No, x is with minus 3. So dividing by minus 3, I get u is equal to, what is the denominator here? Denominator is 1. So dividing by 3, both numerator and denominator. Dividing by minus 3, both numerator and denominator, you get u to be equal to minus 3 upon minus 3 plus 10 upon minus 3, and in the denominator I will have 1 upon minus 3. So what will happen? This will give me x minus 10 upon 3, and in the denominator I will have minus 1 upon 3. Okay. Now this is in the format x minus a. Okay. Can you see? This is now same as this. And so I get the value of p to be equal to minus 1 upon 3. Okay. Now let us go to the second equation. Here also I have to write it in the format. So I have 5b to be equal to minus 2y plus 25. Okay. Now what will happen is that I have to write this minus 2y in terms of only y. I just want that only y. So dividing, again the denominator here is 1, dividing by minus 2, we get, so 5b is equal to minus 2y upon minus 2 plus 25 upon minus 2 upon 1 upon minus 2. So this becomes 5b to be equal to y plus y minus plus 25 upon minus 2 upon minus 1 by 2. But here, like in this case, we were able to get x, but here what we had u. But here what is happening? Here I have 5b. I need only v because my format is what? B is equal to y minus c upon q. So v also should not have any coefficient, y also should not. So y problem I have solved, but what about this? I need to do it again. So v will be equal to what? You will have y plus (25) upon minus 2 upon minus 5 by 2. Okay. This will become minus 5 by 2. So you will get q to be equal to minus 5 by 2. So here you will get this as q to be equal to minus 5 by 2. Now what do I have to do? I have to just write it. What have they asked you? V or U? Coefficient of V on U. Okay, coefficient of V on U. So B by X is equal to Q upon P into B V U. B by X is given to you as how much? 0.8. Okay, it is given to you as, let me show it to you. Here it is given to you as 0.8. Okay, so 0.8 is equal to minus 5 by 2 upon minus 1 by 3 B U. So B VU is equal to 0.8 into 1 by 3 upon 5 by 2. And how much is this? When I solve this, I get 0.1067. 0.1067. Okay. So this is the way you have to solve this. So you have got this answer. You have understood this, right? Okay. Last sum for the day. For two variables x and y, it is known that covariance xy is 8, r is 0.4, variance of x is 16, and sum of squares of deviation of y from its mean is 250. The number of observations for this. No, this is the. No. This is the covariance sum that I will be taking up next time. Okay. So that is all for today. Just in this sum, you have to be careful that you have to make sure that you are dividing, writing this in the format y is equal to b is equal to y minus c upon q and x u is equal to x minus a upon p. Okay, that is the most important thing that you have to do over here so that you will get this answer. Okay. So that is all. Yes. Thank you for your patient hearing and have a great evening ahead. Thank you. Parth? Yes. Yes. Thank you.